The Cats are purring right now, but they come up against a hungry St Kilda outfit on Saturday night. Can these Geelong boys keep the streak going and bank an 11th straight win, or will the Saints ruin the party? This is your round 21 match preview. G'day Cats fans, it's Ben Reeve here from The Hoop Show, and it's a Wednesday afternoon and I'm very excited. I'm already counting down to the weekend. It can't come quick enough. We've won 10 in a row. Pardon me, we want even more. If this is your first time joining the show, apologies for my coughing. I promise I don't do that all the time. But yes, if it is your first time for the show, thank you for joining us. If this is your 5th, your 10th, your 11th time joining the show, that's great. Why haven't you hit the subscribe button? If you have, good on you. But if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Click the little button as well there with the bell on it. That helps you get these notifications and all that sort of stuff. That's great. So yes, I do appreciate you joining us. Let's get on with the show though. If you haven't checked out the match review video of the Bulldogs game, we posted that the other night, so check that one out. That was a bit of fun, even though I did stuff up the audio the first time around, had to re-record it. That wasn't the fun part. And we've got a great show on Behind the Play coming up on Friday morning with Paul. Paul's interviewing Jake from the Saints TV podcast. So that's a bit of fun, a bit of niggle there, and a bit of lighthearted fun between the two of them there, having a good chat about the game coming up on the weekend and how the Saints are going this year and how we're going as well. So check that one out. It's a good. It's probably our longest episode yet, actually. It's just a tick over an hour. I encourage you to check that one out. All right, so my thoughts on the game coming up this weekend. At Gardenia Park again, 2 weeks in a row. We love playing at Gardenia Park, GMHBA. It's Collar Dashny's 150th game. Well done, Collar. Little clap for you there. Closey, number one man. 50 games for you. Geez, that's flown by. So for the two of those boys, we need to win for those boys. It's probably not one of those ones like Joel, clearly, last week. But you've got to win a milestone game for the boys, especially Collar. 150 games. He's the 80th bloke to wear the hoops that's done that. So look, say what you want about him. He cops a lot of criticism, but 150 games is no mean feat. And I haven't played a single game or had a single kick or done a goal or anything. So full respect to you, Collar Dashny, or Special K as I like to call you, and Closey. You're my number one. I'll save the plaudits for you for when you do your 100th and 150th and so on. Look, it's our we're 10 straight. We're going for 11 straight. The last time we were in this territory was 2011. We had 13 straight that year. And then I think you got to go back to, I think it's 2007. We might have had 15 or 16 straight that year on our way to the drought-breaking premiership. So it's a little bit far away yet. I think we'd have to go on and win the premiership this year without dropping another game to approach that territory. It's a possibility. The Saints is going to be probably the biggest test for us remaining in the home and away season. And they're not going to be walkovers for sure. Their season is on the line. We're currently sitting fourth with a bit of a buffer of 4 points ahead of Melbourne and Collingwood. Collingwood's percentage is atrocious, but Melbourne could easily finish the year on top if they finish the home and away pretty well. It's looking like Geelong will probably do the job though and finish the year number one if we bank 2 out of the next 3 at least. I'm still feeling like we'll get all 3 of them. We are in the same position we were in 2021. We had 15 wins and 4 losses, and then Tom Stewart went down, and that's all she wrote. Sadly, on that season, that really killed us towards the end there, and Parfitt we lost as well. So look, Saints are sitting in 8th spot just at the minute with a 2-point buffer over Richmond, who love sitting in 9th. They're very comfortable in that position, and let's hope they stay there. They will need 2 out of the next 3 wins. It's going to be tough for them. They'll be throwing everything at us this week. It's really a free hit for them. They'll probably consider themselves reasonable chances in the last couple of games of the year, and if they can get a win here, it makes it a whole lot easier for them just to get 1 more out of the next 2. So, look, I want the Catters to win, but if we don't get the job done, then the Saints should be Saints fans and the players and all their staff should be feeling pretty good about themselves to get that extra win, 1 more win to make the finals and to knock the Tigers out. Wouldn't that be nice? I've done the ladder predictor. I'm predicting Cats to finish first, and I'm thinking we'll play Sydney in the qualifying final. Probably at the MCG. I've still got some nightmares about that time we played them in a prelim at the MCG. I don't think there'll be a repeat of that. We're a different team from what we were back then. But that's where I've got us at the moment. I did look back on some of the history with the Sainers as well. And yeah, we lost the last time to them. We'll get to that in a sec. But we have won the last 11 of 14. So yeah, got the wood on them pretty well. Even won the last 6 out of 7 too. So apart from that loss last time around early in the year, we've been going okay against the Saints. And look, stats can lie a little bit. Saints have been very competitive in recent encounters with us, and they're probably going to be again, even on our home deck on Saturday night. But I rate our chances quite highly against them this week, even though everything's on the line for them. All right, last time. So yes, it was a horror game. It was the last time we lost this year. So let's hope we don't bookend that. But yeah, we did lose to the Saints by 10 points at Marvel Stadium. We had a 20-point lead at one point in the third quarter. And then the Saints came marching on and rolled over the top of us, and we just didn't know what was happening. I don't think we'll be caught by surprise again this time around. There's a fellow called Paddy Ryder who tore us up and kicked 3 goals. I think Brad Crouch went nuts as well. He had about 36 touches and 10 score involvements. He was killing us. Look, Hawkins was good. He kicked 4 goals, and Tui had a couple as well and had 26 touches. But that one quarter, we often have a bad quarter in matches. But yeah, that one quarter really killed us. And look, we had a chance. Still, we got within 3 points in the last, and probably could say that we had some opportunities to win it still. But yeah, we lost the game in that third quarter, and we were relying on perfection in the fourth, and it just didn't come, sadly. So hopefully we've learned some things from the last time around. Look, Jezza and Close and Stengel were pretty quiet. I think we had maybe a goal or 2 out of the 3 of them. Hopefully that's a little bit different this time around. There's a few players down on form. Like Stanley was really low down on form as well, and he was copping a lot of criticism through the week after that when Paddy Ryder just run a mark and almost single-handedly with Crouch winning the game for him. Let's hope. Paddy's not going to be there. Cats are coming in. I've said it many times. We're coming in off a 10-game winning streak, so we couldn't be in better form really coming into this game. Last week we had a nice win against the Bulldogs in Joel's 350th. Pretty bad first quarter, but the last 3 quarters was pretty solid. You could say we lost the last quarter, but I'd say, look, well, we just ran out of interchanges and the job was done, and we just let them get a couple of goals back. But yeah, I think, pretty much we're rolling at the moment, and there's no reason why that shouldn't continue. I know some people will say, we're due a loss. I think, no, we're due another win. I think if you won 10 straight, the odds of winning another one are pretty good. I think it's more likely you're going to keep winning than lose if you look at it like that. Look, the Saints are going okay too. They're doing what they need to do at this time of year. They've won 2 straight. They need to win games. They need to win another, probably 2, definitely 2. I think they'd like to win 3 if they can to make it a certainty. But they need to win. They'd love to win this week against us, and I don't think they like us very much. I think Jake from the Saints TV, he was saying, I checked out the show, which will drop on Friday. He was saying, no, the Saints don't like the Catters very much. We've broke their heart in that 2009 grand final, and they won't let that one go. Chappy. We all remember that, don't we? We should replay that through the week again. That's a bit of fun, wasn't it? We might have to get some footage of that and annoy some Saints fans with a bit of that content through the week. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? Zach Tui probably going to come back this week, I'd say. He had the sniffles or the spicy cough, so he took a week off. Hopefully he's right to go. Don't know if he'll be a bit flat energy-wise, but we should be able to get him back in the team. He was one of our better players last time against the Saints, so we really need him back. Parfitt did come on as the sub, but whether he'll get picked this week again or will be another Medi sub 2 weeks straight, don't know. I'd say that's a chance. Menengola, look, there's a lot of Cats fans on Twitter saying he needs an injury to get back in the side. I like Menengola. I don't have the answer who comes out, though. Look, Rowan's out as well. But I don't know. Look, hopefully Menengola gets back. I like him in the side. And I get frustrated sometimes when he turns it over and whatnot, but he does so many good things for us. I think we overly focus on the 1 or 2 turnovers, which, yes, are very costly when you're trying to centre it and you just completely turn it over. But He does so much. He's just good for our structure. I like him, and he just runs and goes all day long. So I'm a big Menangola fan, if you can't tell. Stanley could come back from his medium-term injury after 1 week. I don't know. We'll wait and see. Thursday night, I'm recording this show on a Wednesday, and I'm dropping this probably on a Wednesday too. I think there's a lot of talk that he might be okay to go. They might want to give Segler another run just to give him 2 games straight in the ones. I wouldn't see that as a bad thing. Other than look, Stanley didn't go that well last time against the Saints, so it's not the worst thing in the world to give him another week off and keep him really fresh for the finals, which isn't too far away. Rowan, yeah, he'll miss, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure that's the diagnosis, concussion. So he won't play. He'll have a rest, and he should be back for the Gold Coast game over at Metricon Stadium in 2 weeks' time. No Paddy Ryder, as I said before. Jade Gresham's out. Paddy and Jade Gresham are done for the year. So that's going to cost the Saints a fair bit, especially coming up against us when Paddy was so influential last time around. Dougal Howard should be tested as well for them. He might be a chance, but I don't think Jack Billings is looking likely. He's to be determined, I think, when his return date will be. So don't know on that one. Look, my wish list for the week, I'm hoping that we get a win, obviously, for Special K and Closey. We're pretty good on the milestone games. Hopefully we'll get the job done. I don't know, do we chair players off for 150th? I don't know if we do. I think they just walk off. They lead the players off. I think it's maybe the 200th. I wouldn't be against it, whatever. And if they do it, it's probably Stewart and Blitzarves that get chairing duties, isn't it? I'd say. Look, I don't want another injury. Please, round 21, can we please not have another Liz Frank injury or some ACL or something like that to our prime movers or key forwards or key backs? Can we just avoid the major injury? Look, I'll live with a little niggle or a concussion. I don't want concussions. I don't want any injuries really, but can we not have season-ending injuries, please, at this time of year? That would be lovely if we can avoid that. I'm really looking forward to a good contest between the two Kings, Sam De Koning and Max King. I think Max just got the job, might have got the points last time around, but Sam's come a long way in the last 10 weeks, so I'm really curious to see who wins the battle this time around. My money is on Maxi. Not Maxi. No way. What am I saying? My money's on Sam. I'm thinking of different Max Holmes. Money's on Sam for sure. He'll be dominant and he'll do another job. Did the job on Norton last week. He's going to do another job this week, and he's going to get an All-Australian jacket at the end of the year. You watch. Another All-Australian for the Cowboys. How many are we going to have? We're going to crack the 2007. We're going to break that record. We're going to give everyone a play. Give everyone a jacket. I'm going to go to the tailor and get them all made up. And if those that don't get one, I'm going to deliver them to the club. That's what I'm going to do. I'm being silly. What else? I don't want the rain to come. It's predicting pretty bad rain. Not terrible, 5 mil, but 90% chance of rain. Don't want that to happen. I want another full crowd. I want to pack the stadium again like last week and the Melbourne game. And I want to, just let the crowd go nuts again. They're probably not going to go off their head for Coladashny. We know that. But let's just have a bit of fun and enjoy the night. And I love the banter in the crowd. It's great. Live footy is fantastic. If you can get to a game, if you've been avoiding it all year, and you can somehow get yourself a ticket, or if you can afford it, because it's not everyone can, unfortunately. But if you're lucky enough to be able to get to the game, enjoy it. It's great. The Cats are going well. It's good being back in a live crowd again. It's so much fun, and we just know that the boys love it when we pack the stadium out and we cheer them hard. They really get a kick out of it. So do our bit, Cats fans. We've got a role to play in this charge for the premiership this year. All right, my prediction for the game, I'm going to say it's going to be a good one. It's going to be it's going to be a tight game, this one. It's going to be one of the games of the year, I think. I'm going to say the Cats by 18 points. I think it'll be close for the most part of the game. It'll be one of those games where late we'll just get those couple of goals that we need just to put it to bed in the last few minutes of the game. So don't expect a walkover, no dancing in the aisles, no champagne popping, none of that sort of stuff. We're going to have to work hard for this one, Cats fans. But I still think we'll get the job done, and Saints will walk away ruining a loss in a close one, but probably will still hold their heads high. And if it goes the other way, I'm going to have egg on my face and sound like a complete idiot. But that's fine. We put ourselves on the line, don't we, Cats fans? You got to. Well, I do anyway. So look, That's it. That's it for me for the show today. Thank you again. If you haven't subscribed, please click the subscribe button somewhere over there. There it is, bang. And check out the match review video from the other day. Go Cavs! See you then.